Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik, and this is a Game War on the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-ear match against AsuRob. He's the allied commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. May 24th, 42. Yesterday I lost a dozen strike aircraft west of Calcutta against enemy flag. Hopefully I will not do this mistake again. But all the rest is tactical battles, but no one is really able to push something important around so far. I'm maybe a little in the defense at east of Australia, but at the same time I maybe have the upper hand at north of Australia. Ceylon and Fiji are stalemate, and Calcutta area is still open question for me. There are two Warhawks again at Suva. Maybe now not more. Again, ground attack. But I don't really try to defend my troops. I have guns. Use flag. Of course I have not the supplies to really afford this whole of flag ammunition, but I needed to give my guys something. Also sweeping Colombo. Here's Hurricane and Sea Hurricanes. Why are Sea Hurricanes at the land base? I don't know, but I guess they are also able to find me. So I changed the target. No issue here. I can still fly 7000 because there's no guns. And I can inflict casualties. I'm still waiting more or less for AsuRob to show up where he will try to counterattack and where is his American carrier fleet or battleship fleet. First I try to defeat this Chinese army east of Xi'an. That was successful. This was a defeated Chinese army long ago, so I can push them around. And these are the allied. Some test unit crossing near the river at Prom, and of course they have no chance against a full Thai division. I don't know if it was a regiment or a division, but too much attack power for them. Maybe a sneaky move to check how is the situation in South Burma. I'm not so sure. Good, air losses are today the typical way, 7-1. Japan lost 1 M5 in air-to-air combat, but the Allies lost 4 Hurricanes, 2 Warhawks, and the Wellington by flak damage. I have a missing pilot, okay. That must be over Colombo. Or maybe it was a Suba. There was no sinking sound, so that is all fine. Nothing really here in Japan. You only can see that I have only 35,000 tons of supplies in Tokyo. That is really the bare minimum you need. You can export nothing with this. China, there's still this 1 unit left, but the rest are flat source. Okay, nothing really. So the British unit was able to hold the ground, not completely run away immediately. If you're a Thai regiment and the 2nd regiment is just arrived, and also I want to rebuild this division. This is the 3rd Thai division, so A and B is here. C will arrive soon. More than holding the border at Burma and make garrison. The Thai units are not allowed to cross the border. They're already in Burma. That is, I think, always a house rule for most players. There are British forces behind the line and also east of Calcutta. And this one is the one I tried to defeat. I was able to catch up with 4 regiments in total. Here at Ceylon, nothing really new. There was an air war and I lost my fighter. No, yeah. So this is a air wing lost the airframe. 1 pilot missing in action yesterday. Nothing really to talk here. So Darwin. There are many Australian forces. Most of them I cannot see directly. I only can see them indirect. That I can know here's a guy, 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 and maybe even more. And also some Australian troops, I don't know if they come to cut the line. This was a landing and I tried to take this base long ago, but now some reinforcements arrive over the road. So I don't know if they will attack me because I have no ownership here and I must surrender. But I sent this regiment to finish this job. Because I don't want really have a navy search so close to Darwin. If I can push them out of this base, then the next base is here. And that is already much greater distance. Australia, again, I don't have really much to push here. I just arrived here, a supply convoy. Finally, did I get here enough supplies that the base is not more undersupplied. It means I can maybe attack a little more. I also have here some reinforcements. I already sent them out to get rid of this near threat Rockhampton. If I lose Rockhampton, all my presence in Australia will collapse. And Fiji is Fiji. Good. It's the end of the month. I can also check a little about R&D and industry, but I think this is now too early. Good. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.